Hello, trading is closed on June the 11th, 2015. I'm Jeff Tennant. My last call said I was looking for a good drop right from the open, lasting about 1 hour. I said if the call failed, it would be clear from the early trade. Well, usually when my calls fail, as this one obviously did, there's a strong gap in a direction opposite from the call, and that's what happened today. So basically the call was dead before the open. However, we did have a low 1 hour into trading, so that part worked out. During the day, we had an ultimate sell signal right at the top. Later in the day, we said this move was false. There's your F, that prices would return to this line on or after this time, which they did. And the last 5-minute move of the day hit a resistance area. Well, what's going to happen tomorrow? We now have a failed target of 2076.73. There's no requirement to print anytime soon, but I think it will. If you look, we have gapped up 2 days in a row. At the close, we couldn't hold on to any of today's highs. And if you ignore the irrelevant last 5 minutes of trading when just the amateurs are playing around, we couldn't even hold on to yesterday's high. We are stalling out right at a very significant trend line. And I think that on a closing basis, at least, that trend line is likely to hold. We also have a potential dangerous diamond on stilts. Here's your stilt. Here's a diamond. That's pretty obvious. The pattern doesn't have to go to completion, but often it will. So we are vulnerable for a straight line drop. I think it's a very negative pattern, and unless we have a gap over today's high, which I'm not expecting at all, I'm looking for lower prices tomorrow, and I still think it won't be too much longer before we hit 2076.73 and perhaps even lower than that, and that's today's call.